Coach Neil here today to show you one of my favorite 4-count striking patterns, as well as the 4 blocks to that 4-count striking pattern. Let's get started. The 4-count striking looks like this. It's a downward X followed by forehand redondo. I step forward and thrust. That's all it is. So X, X, redondo, thrust. Again, X, X, redondo, thrust. And just keep working on that for a little bit. I just keep repeating it. And time. Now it's also essential that I switch my hands. X, X, redondo, thrust. X, X, redondo, thrust. X, X, redondo, thrust. Now there's a wonderful, super easy way and a fun way that I teach all of my students how to block those 4 strikes. To block those 4 strikes looks like this. What I'm going to do is I have my stick in front of me and I'm going to point the end of the stick towards my opponent. And what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to do what's called an in block. And I point that stick as I'm blocking towards my opponent. Then I switch. When angle 2 comes, I'm going to do an out block. Now look at that. The stick is still pointed at my opponent. And then when they do their forehand redondo, I'm going to do an up. I'm going to do a roof block. Remember, my hand's above my head with the stick pointed down. So when the stick hits, it's going to slide down this way. And then finally, as they go for the thrust and stab at me, I'm going to take my stick and I'm just, bam, I'm going to hit it out of the way with a parry. So one more time, it looks like this. So in block, remember, point it at your opponent. It's going to be an out block. Then I do an up roof block and finally a parry. So it looks like this. So in, out, up, down. Again, it's an in block, it's an out block, it's an up block, it's a down block. One last time, it's in, out, up, down. Or it's X, X, redondo, thrust. In, out, up, down. X, X, redondo, thrust. And it's in, out, up, down. Other side, it is X, X, redondo, thrust. In, out, up, down. X, X, redondo, thrust, and in, out, up, down. There you have it. One of my favorite 4-count striking patterns and the 4 blocks in order to counter those incoming strikes. Practice that. Tell me what you liked about it. Subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell so you can be notified of further videos when they come out. I'll see you next time.